Special guest, my only guest on the Bro Show. Introduce yourself.
Hey, what's up, everybody? All right, yes, that is what you thought it was. Let's
Fuck
continue.
you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you, man. I know what you were doing. I already smell bullshit in the air.
What?
Obviously, by the name of the title.
That.
No, shut up. It's live, man. Of course it's gonna stay in there, you fuck. Anyways.
I farted live, man.
Fuck you. The disrespect levels are in the air. No pun intended. No pun intended. I'll admit it. It is scripted. No doubt about it. Me as a wrestling fan, I know it's scripted, but I still love watching the story. Ah, fuck me. Well, I got disconnected. Well, fuck.
Are you
Alright, anyways.
live still?
I'm still live. It's just I got kicked from the party. Anyways, sacrificed their bodies for entertainment. I mean, some of them ended their fucking careers for the sake of entertainment. Edge, he used to, like, for 10 years he couldn't wrestle. Then he came back in 2020, or it was 2019. I wasn't watching at the time. He came back, and here he is. Yeah, he came back 2019. He came back, and here he is now. And he, like a few days ago, I was watching WrestleMania. He was in a big storyline against Roman Reigns and Daniel Bryan, and the storyline, it was pretty fucking good. I love where it was going.
Keyword.
Yeah.
Pardon me, Beastboy. Keyword.
Storyline. Yeah, I'm gonna get on that. I'm gonna get on that. In real life, like anyone else,
they build up bullshit stories.
It's not bullshit.
Ooh, John Cena's wife.
It's not bullshit.
Roman Reigns.
It's not bullshit.
No.
It's not bullshit.
We're gonna
because
have a
here,
whole microphone
let me
explain.
Ooh, let me
We're
explain.
not gonna beat each other up.
Let me explain.
We're gonna go behind stage and get mad. Okay.
Let me explain. Here is a truth. Now, this is what I have heard. Some wrestlers, they're not friends or anything. Not a lot of people with John Cena do not get friendly with him on a personal level. That's at least what I heard. I don't know the truth about that. I don't know. I'm not John Cena. But I'm not even going to get into that. What I am going to get into, storylines are a big part of wrestling. Us wrestler fans do not go on fucking WWE so we can watch two men or something circle around in a fucking circle. That's not why we watch wrestling. I mean, some of them are little kids, and yeah, they may think it's real. They may think it's real. But what we love about it is shit can go wild sometimes in wrestling.
People hitting each other with chairs.
Okay, that is a stereotype of wrestling fans. You are gonna piss people off by saying that. Yeah, I'm not even joking. Literally, you are gonna piss people off by saying that. That's not all we love seeing. We love good storylines because it's never about the wins, the matches, or the losses. It's about seeing a superstar that you want to be pushed, you want to be better, and when they are given that push, you feel amazed because you can picture yourself as that wrestler. Now, in my opinion, I don't see why Daniel Bryan is so special, and I am gonna get hate for this. I'm gonna get hate for this because I don't see what's so special about Daniel Bryan. But a lot of people respect Daniel Bryan. I don't see the big pop about him, but I actually respect him because I respect any wrestler. What they do, I believe, is not fake. They take shit like no other. Like, they have to take bumps.
They hit each other with chairs.
Do you know what? No. Do you know what bumps are? Would you be able to take a bump?
It sounds like something you'd see in an adult film.
No. See, you have a dirty mind. No, a bump is where you have to just in a mat. and it is hard to do. And then you also have to practice taking.
Stick to the script. I don't want to fall on my back, but you have to stick to the script.
No,
keyword in between quotation marks. Script.
You're very ignorant, man. Right there, that's where you're very ignorant. You're being very ignorant about it, man. Come on.
I'm having fun, man.
Yeah, but like taking up, I'm serious about taking bumps, man. Like taking bumps.
Is it okay with you if I do little bull?
What?
Okay.
And come on. Yeah.
Yes, you must stick to the script, so you must train for it. It's gonna teach you how to fall on your back like a little dumbass.
And plus, I will say this. I'm gonna bring up a kind of recent match. It happened last WrestleMania, and it makes you, and it really will, because storylines in wrestling, say what you want, but when you really do watch something from WWE and you pay close attention to it, there is shit that will make you say, what the fuck did I just watch? And I'm gonna bring up one of my favorite superstars and The Fiend. John Cena. No. Let me get into this. Because this is shit that I never seen before. I can send you a link and you'll even say what the fuck. Cause it is shit that I have never seen in any wrestling. TNA, NXT, I don't watch NXT. That shit can go die off for all I care. But TNA, NXT, AEW, whatever, I never seen it happen before. But they threw in so many Easter eggs between John Cena, Bray Wyatt, and like so many shit that it was a perfect ending for. But of course, Cena was supposed to come back for this WrestleMania.
Was it a part of the script?
Honestly, it could have been. I don't know. But if it was, then it was brilliant because I don't know what to say about it. It was fucking. It was a. I don't know if it was. It could have like.
Script.
Yeah, but script. Sometimes they go off script and actually say something that isn't a part of the script, and it's done perfectly.
Whoa! Repeat that.
They go off. I mean, they used to not do scripted lines.
No.
I'm telling you right now. Back then,
what word
are
we looking for?
See, the thing is, your storylines is a part of WWE.
What word are we looking for?
Fuck you.
Wait.
We're looking for
How
fuck
do they
you,
come
aren't
up
we?
with those storylines?
Writers.
No, Beast Bro. Now let me take the floor.
Okay, but
How did they come up with these storylines, Mr. Bro?
Stop. Fucking stop. Don't ever say
I want
that
to
again.
know. How do they come up with these storylines?
Producers. Writers.
Mr. The Beast Bro?
Writers. Producers.
Writers. And why are they, what kind of story are they writing?
Over the top stories.
No, Mr. Bro.
Well, where the fuck are you going with this?
Yeah,
Just get to the fucking point, man. Where are you fucking going with this?
No. This is the point. But listen with your ears. I don't
Sip
know
up
if you
your
know what
latte and
listening with your
explain,
ears is.
man. God damn.
Okay. So, Mr. Bro, how do they come up with these storylines you speak of?
How they come up with them?
Yes, that is what I asked.
Writers and producers, man. People in the back.
Writers and producers. And why? Why, my friend, would they have writers and producers?
To make a storyline?
To make a storyline. And what
Yeah,
are
but let me
usually...
ask you this.
Excuse
Let me ask
mister.
you this, because this is the thing. No. You're not educated. No. Let me explain. Let me ask you something. Let me ask because I bet I have audience in here that would actually.
Because you talk, I am going to rip Get your tonsils out.
Listen.
Okay.
Listen to me. I have a question for you. I have a question for you. How boring would wrestling be if it didn't have storylines that interest people? If it didn't, because the reason why we tune in to WWE, it's not like, oh, alright, say WWE this, because guess what? You want to know the funniest thing is? Actually, for one point in time,
on WWE, just consistent.
I'm talking. Shut the fuck up. Let me speak. Damn it. Anyways,
I'm doing the season of Infamy right now.
Let me fucking speak. Let me speak. Let me ask you this, because I'm gonna tell you
2
something.
2 minutes on the clock. You better go.
No 2 minutes. Let me speak. Let me tell you this. WWE actually did, back in when it was WWF, they actually did a boxing tournament. And they lost more views than they are doing now. Because they are losing some viewers, but they're regaining some. Now, do you know how boring it was to watch those matches? And the people that won were the people that people didn't want to win. So people lose interest. The reason why wrestling is scripted, because you see shit you want to see, and it interests people. Storylines that can't be told anywhere else. Stories that can actually bring people together and say, damn, that was hot shit. You can't see this anywhere else on TV. You can't do this anywhere else. Sure, you can see it in a cartoon probably, but real people, you can't fucking see it. And the reason why people watch UFC, because they want to watch real fighting. If I want to watch wrestling, I'm going to watch wrestling. I don't give a damn. You can judge me how you want. You can tell me every damn day of the minute wrestling is fake. But
not hitting each other with chairs.
Do you know, but let me get to the real question. Do you know how boring it would be if WWE had no script and it was just fucking tussling around, grabbing your men dick and just doing all that? Do you know how boring it would be? People would lose interest. It would not be interesting. And it would not bring viewers to the TV, pretty much, is what I'm saying. The reason why they have stories and the fights and everything else, because it attracts people. You have The Undertaker, a legend, a Hall of Famer that's been around for years. In every WrestleMania, what made WrestleMania interesting about him was he had an undefeated streak. Say scripted or not, but before Brock Lesnar defeated the streak, people always wondered. No, listen, because people always wondered, will Undertaker lose his WrestleMania streak this year? Will he lose it right here against Shawn Michaels? Will he lose it against Triple H? Will he lose it against CM Punk? And every year, people waited for a next match, a next challenger for him to face. That's what made WrestleMania interesting about his story. His story was about protecting the streak and defeating the odds that were against him. And that's what made him so interesting until Brock Lesnar defeated him. In my opinion, I think Randy Orton should have beat him, but it's whatever. The past is the past.
Question is wrestling fake? Now, Mr. Bro, allow me to get back to what I was saying. Now that you're done about The Undertaker and his bullshit streak. Yes, his bullshit streak.
No. Stop. I'm going to stop you right there. Stop you right there. You don't see me shitting all over your going around circle cars.
Actually, you did. Actually, you just did. And
I did because you're disrespecting the streak of the dead man.
But I am not going to acknowledge what you have said because you are an inferior.
I'm an inferior? Excuse me?
Now, Mr. Bro.
Excuse me? Watch what you say, bro. Watch what you say on a live stream. Just remember, I'm half black. This is sounding racist. Choose your words carefully, sir. Choose your words carefully.
Okay. Now. Excuse me. What does race have to do with you being
I'm just saying, choose your words carefully.
Being a moron.
I'm not being a moron,
You're not an inferior because of race. It's because of knowledge. IQ.
Oh yeah.
You
Oh
are
yeah.
into
Oh, that's
you
funny.
are
That's funny.
into-
That's funny because
You are an intellectual.
you are
inferior.
uneducated in a wrestling area to determine if it's fake or real. You can't really say it's fake if you never really watched it. If you never
Mr.
really,
Bro,
you're not
getting
educated.
Personal. This is an argument.
Because wrestling is something
Now,
I'm passionate
that
about.
is the whole reason we're having this.
You
Okay, but this is the whole Beast Bro. This is the whole purpose of an argument, Mr. Bro.
I get that. I get that.
Now, back to what I was saying. Why do they have these writers?
To give them a good storyline, script them something good, give them something worth watching.
But that means that they had to sit down and write this, correct? Which also means, I lost my train of thought. Okay, which also means that they had to write this like a comic book or a book, like old Yeller, which means that it is fiction. Therefore, wrestling is fake. My point has been proved.
No, really, not really. No.
Yeah.
Let me tell you this. You're just mentioning one factor in that storyline. Just because it's storyline doesn't make it fake. Storyline makes it interesting. It makes it better because it grabs more viewers. If I wasn't watching, it probably would be because there's no story. If they didn't have story in SmackDown when he did the United States Open Challenge, I mean, he didn't bury them, but he helped them out. And seeing him do the US Open Challenge every Monday Night Raw and watching him give someone a chance to prove themselves, are they up to take this title? Are they up to become the next big step in the...
One simple question about wrestling. Since the stories are fake, the moves are scripted. And although the actors are real, as though it would be a movie, like the actions.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. I'm gonna stop you right there because the shit wrestlers actually do, they do it without pads. Movie actors, they can film for maybe like a few days, like a couple days before, then do it days after. Wrestlers do it all in one take. It's not one by one, it's not piece by one. It's all in one fucking take. They do it live in front of millions, or maybe thousands, or however you want to say. And what they do is, they put on a great match, and they get you interested. They make it interesting. Fucking me watching WrestleMania 37, watching Bianca Belair win... Oh, sorry for my viewers if they're watching this. But anyways, Bianca Belair won the women's championship, and watching her take that championship after she whipped, and to be real with you, I don't know if it was fake or real, but damn, it made it interesting. She whipped Sasha Banks with her hair and left a scar. I don't know if that shit was made out of titanium or whatever, but fuck, it looked brutal. And that match lasted for a long time because it had people interested. People were eating it up. I ate it up. Half the time, I couldn't tell if they actually hated each other, or were they actually friends, or did they really have mad beef. Now, the thing that makes me mad is, the thing about storylines, I'm gonna get into kayfabe. Kayfabe makes wrestling a lot better.
But, Beast Bro, we're not here to answer. We're not here to answer the questions about all the stories and how. Oh yeah.
Oh, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this.
No, somebody got a scar. Like that time, like the times. You could say it's relatively similar to how an actor would get hurt or injured on set. Am I wrong?
Alright, let me ask you this, man. Let me ask you this. One good question. Let me ask you this. How interesting would it be that you ended up facing John Cena at WrestleMania because you started a feud with him. A feud. And that feud went from you guys being best friends, and then you stabbed your best friend in the back, and you kept, and then when you decided to make a retrust, a alliance with him, you broke that alliance, hit him in the back with a steel chair, even with a barbed wire bat, and you beat him repeatedly, and then he got back up, and he looked you dead in the face with an angry look, and he pointed to WrestleMania. Now that would lead to a storyline, a fight.
If it were me, I would turn myself into the police for aggravated assault and possibly attempted homicide.
I'm talking about wrestling, dumbass.
No, but you're saying, what if I was in that situation? Well,
it's happening in the ring, dumbass. It's not happening outside or some shit. Plus, there has been times where Stone Cold and Booker T went into a grocery store and actually fought in a live grocery store. Okay. They fought in a live grocery store. No joke. People were in it and everything.
That is disturbing the peace.
That may be true, but it was the best fucking thing I have ever seen. It was the best thing I ever seen before.
Stone Cold should be behind bars.
Actually, some wrestlers have got arrested. Some of them have become addicts. You want to know another great story? Because I'm going to bring up one of the greatest. And in my opinion, this is probably one of the... No. Eddie, no, stop, seriously. I'm going to bring up someone that passed away. One of the greatest wrestlers that... I mean, not one of the greatest, but he is up there. He is pretty high for one of the greatest. Eddie Guerrero. And his storyline before he passed away in 2005... His storyline for No Way Out against Brock Lesnar for the WWE Championship was amazing. And I will say, his promo, that it did not feel scripted. It was something you cannot script. He was a drug addict. He had a problem. He was definitely addicted. And he got in a car crash and he survived it. And you know the craziest thing is, what he said was unbelievable. I just don't think someone can script that. And every time I look at it, I'm like, man, this is something you can't fake. This is something you can't fake. And I am going to repeat what Eddie said. Eddie said, I'm going to win that championship for the people that doubted me and told me I can't do this. I can't win it. I can't beat my demons. And every time, and let me tell you, don't you ever disrespect Eddie, because I swear, he did what he had to do to deserve that title. Scripted or not, at the time Brock Lesnar was about to leave the company. And of course they were going to put the title on him. But they put it on him for a good ass reason. Because what Brock Lesnar said to him, oh man. He told him, you're right, Eddie. Those demons were right about you. You can't do it. You can't win the title. And I'll prove it at No Way Out. And you know what? When they brought in his addiction, the real life settings, when wrestling brings in real life issues, that's when shit gets interesting. That's what made Eddie's win so grateful. Because when he brought in his real setting, because that was not a scripted promo. He brought in reality. And when you bring in reality in wrestling, that's when a mixture of reality or fake. You can't tell if they're doing it for the story or are they actually doing it for themselves. You can't tell. And another thing is, if CM Punk's pipe bomb about the WWE, and you know what? He hates the WWE now. He's not coming back. And his pipe bomb was so real, I can't even tell if that was scripted or not. His mic got cut off. I'm not going to get into the whole pipe bomb. That was some good shit. But pretty much the shit he said about Vince McMahon.
Is it a real pipe bomb?
A pipe bomb. Not his promo was called a pipe. Well, it wasn't a promo, I would say. He was challenging John Cena.
Did he have a pipe bomb with him?
No. It's just what they call him. They call him the
What's
pipe
he
bomb.
holding a pipe bomb?
You wouldn't get it. You wouldn't get it. And then the promo where and I love this promo too.
Okay.
When he told Vince McMahon,
wait,
when he told Vince McMahon.
Getting off of it!
Okay. All right, go ahead. Stop masturbating.
I think. Okay. But we're not here to get into that. We're here to ask or answer one simple question. Is wrestling fake? Yes, it is.
No.
Not all the real life bullshit that gets brought into it and whatever, okay?
But the real life stories that are brought into wrestling, and it mixes with the story, it makes their win a lot better. It makes you feel like you want them to win. That's the best thing about it. Eddie Guerrero's win at No Way Out for the WWE Championship was something people wanted. And I want to go back and watch all his matches now because of that promo. That promo made me realize that Eddie was he wasn't winning that title just for himself. He was winning it for his people back in that city. And damn, if I must say, that is one of the best promos I have. Tell you something else. I'm gonna, before we end this, man, I am gonna...
Let me...
No, because you haven't even heard about the Doctor of Thugonomics. And
oh my god!
Would you want to ask who?
Here with a blank stare at my TV for 30 minutes.
Do you want to know who the Doctor of Thugonomics is?
You want my honest answer? Because I feel like it's not really going to change the outcome.
Yes. Anyways, you do want to know who the Doctor of Thugonomics is. Mr. Super Cena himself. And let me tell you, it was before he got the reins and boos of the Superman. Let me tell you, and you know what? There's another thing I want to compare, because I will mention this too, because the Doctor of Thugonomics, Cena made his own raps, his own bars. He comes out day by day. I wasn't watching wrestling at the time. I wasn't even around at the time to watch wrestling. But I went back, watched all of the old matches that I can, and from every rap, I can tell Cena made it himself. He did not script it. He did not write it. He just took his bars, went out there, and gave a good show, because he knew how to spit venom. And he used that venom to weaken his opponents. And he actually, and some true facts, they even took real problems into that one WrestleMania match against Bray Wyatt. Real problems that him and Bray Wyatt had. I'm not going to get into that match.
That's just called drama in the workplace.
But here's another thing. I'm going to talk about something that you cannot fake. This was very serious. ECW One Night Stand 2006. John Cena versus RVD.
No.
I'm going to get into it. No. I'm going to get into this for a good reason. The fans' reactions and everything, there was a sign put up, if Cena wins, we riot. And at the time, nowadays, if people, when they hated Cena, it was not a meme.
A riot just happened today. You really think they won't riot?
I mean, a terrorist organization. Maybe, I don't know.
No, it was just a bunch. It was just a bunch of Yankee assholes who thought that that killing people would be good for America. But it's not a bunch of terrorists that are rioting, Beast Bro. Those are American people.
No.
Sorry.
No, that's
quote,
not.
Quote unquote.
No,
American
for WrestleMania 24, there was actually a terrorist organization threatening the WWE at the time. That was actually real.
Well, Beast Bro, that's just terrorists being terrorists, okay?
Anyways, I'm gonna talk about ECW. I'm going to talk about ECW One Night Stand 2006 and why I always look up to Cena.
No,
I'm going to talk about this because you don't know. You don't know. No. I already no, because you don't understand. Why? Because people
obviously I don't know because I don't want to know.
No, you're gonna know because this is why Cena's one of my favorite wrestlers.
Oh God.
ECW One Night Stand 2006, and this is something you cannot fake. You cannot fake what happened there that night, and that is something you cannot remake. Anyways, John Cena, before John Cena walked in, RVD walked out, he did his entrance, he got all the love and support from the fans all around. And ECW was territorial to only one wrestling company, not the WWE, ECW. So, I want you to picture Cena walking out and getting the most hateful, the most venomous boos that he ever got before. It was no, let's go Cena, Cena sucks. It was no mixed reaction. It was one big reaction, and it was all on him. And you know what Cena did? He walked out there, he put his head down, and he held his title high. And let me tell you, that was not just it. He went in the ring, and what happened was someone threw toilet paper at John Cena. They threw toilet paper in. And then Cena threw his shirt in the crowd. You know what? You want to know what that crowd did? You want to know what they did? They spit on it.
No,
they really spit on his shirt, and then they threw it back in the ring. And they threw it to the other side. Listen. No, listen, because they spit on the shirt, threw it back in the ring. John Cena picked it up, threw it to the other side. Guess what they did? Wipe it with their ass, and then he threw it to the other side, and they continued just rubbing their ass on it. And then Cena just got so pissed. And you know the thing is, usually Cena would not put people over. He does not put people over, but just for RVD, and he realized that he has to make RVD the face of the match. So he decided, I'm going to be the heel of the match. But that's not the only thing. As I was watching Cena go in this match, the fans really did hate him. It was no meme, it was no joke at the time. It was all, if you really did hate Cena, you hated Cena. And what I heard was, they were like, Cena swallows. Cena swallows, and then you hear fuck you Cena, fuck you Cena, fuck you Cena, and then another one is Cena sucks dick, Cena sucks dick, and you just hear hateful chants that
Beast Bro, you gotta, they have a point though, not wrong.
And you hear shit. And then as Cena's getting in the, as Cena pulls out new moves that he never did before, they say, you still suck, and they start to see a different side of Cena, and they realize he's no soft guy anymore. That this guy they thought from the WWE that is soft, he showed a hateful side that you'll probably never see in the WWE, and he did it. He put someone over. He did it to put someone over. He was not the face of the match. He did it to put someone. We're not going to talk about ECW Revive because that shit was goddamn awful. But after seeing that match and what Cena went through when he went in that crowd, I was amazed. And there's a reason why I look up to Cena the way I do. He has did so much shit, fake or real, whatever you want to say. He has went into many crowds. And he has put up with their shit, but he went through the match and put on a great performance. Something that you can't do. And here's another thing to think about. It's easy to say it's fake when you're sitting on your couch, on your ass, and saying, oh, it's fake. But put your eyes in the boots of a wrestler and realize they are breaking bones day by day when you're sitting there on your damn couch calling it fucking fake. And I hope you realize that. They do break bones. It may be scripted, but you can't script broken bones. And that's what I will say. You cannot script broken bones. End of story.
Hey, Beast Bro.
Yeah?
But, before you can you make one promise to me?
What's that?
You won't go on another 50-minute rant if I give my arguments.
Sorry, man, I can't help it if I'm passionate about something.
No, I want you to promise me. No. Okay. right here, right now, you promise me you'll shut the hell up when I'm giving my argument.
It's just the arguments you gave.
I want you to promise.
By the way, I'm thankful for the people that have joined the stream and enjoyed it. I think I said enough here. I think Bulldog said enough. I think I made a good enough point.
No,
you can't script broken
I'm
bones.
not giving shit.
You can't script broken bones.
No!
Okay, say your last words. Oh, well, they left.
No, this is not my last. No. Oh, no. They've gotten about 50 minutes of you, 5 minutes of me. I'm telling what I'm going to tell you, son of a bitch. This is not going to be an entirely one-sided argument. You little two-time shithead needs a motherfucker.
Okay.
You no-life pothead fuck ass. Okay.
Alright. Come on,
let's
say your lines.
Compare. Okay. Why? Okay. Wrestling is scripted. You know why? Because it's fictional. People hit each other with chairs and then they talk about storylines. Now, is that a sport? I think not. Why? Because it's scripted. Movies aren't sports. Like,
let me tell you something. Because you keep on saying the same shit. You're repeating what you already said. And the fact that you're saying it's not a sport. No. When you come here and say it's not a sport, that's where it gets disrespectful. I need to cut you off real quick. Because wrestling, they still risk their bodies, either doing their, like Stone Cold literally, he cannot wrestle anymore, because every time he does the Stone Cold, every time
what is the goal? Where's the competition if you're following a script?
It's not, man, they always set up a storyline one way or the other, no matter how you look at it.
Yeah, but, you don't see soccer doing that. The damn football, the damn NFL they don't have storylines. Damn, Tom Brady doesn't have some sort of storyline where some other football player's fucking his wife and then they play football. You're fucking my wife, let's play football.
Funny story.
No,
funny story.
They don't do that shit.
No, funny story actually. An actual wrestler. No, let me tell you a funny story. An actual wrestler was going around fucking every wrestler's wife, and then the higher-ups of the company called him into their office, and his pee-pee, and they were gonna chop it off with a chainsaw. I'm not even joking you. Now they did cut it off before they got to cutting. They did cut it off before they got to cutting, and then they said no. And then they said no penises were harmed in this filming. Like, no, straining, I think is what they said. But yeah, they said no penises being chopped off is harmed. So
now let me get back to what I was saying.
It was crazy.
Where's the competition when they have a script? Where's the competition? This is just acting with injuries. And that happens in the acting world. Therefore, where is it? Where's the competition? What makes this a sport? Tell me, what makes this a sport?
What makes it a sport? I
want you to explain that. What makes no more history, no more stories. What makes wrestling a sport? I'm not talking about real wrestling. What makes WWE a sport?
Everything that they do. I'm telling you right now. What makes it a sport is everything what they do. Suplexes, DDT. It doesn't matter if it's scripted. You're looking at it from a box. We don't look at it from a box. As us wrestling fans, we know it's damn scripted, and we enjoy the hell.
Mad at me.
Definitely, and they're probably gonna get. And my parents are probably gonna get mad at me. So, but let me just tell you, it's a family actually. To us wrestling fans, it's a place we can go to after a long, hard work day. Get bat in the head with fire or something like Mick Foley hit I think, was it Hardcore Hot? I can't fucking remember. It was in a match. But anyways, Mick Foley hit someone.